Hello, welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I am Alex. We are playing Tuscany in Year 4. We are fighting a war against, should just be Provence and Austria, a few other people, but the Holy Roman Emperor turns out to be the Pope, or Poland, the Pope. Turns out to be Poland, and, we're doing okay. Numbers aren't that against us, but this has been a slightly terrifying war. This should go fine, I think. I say as I'm just watching this in terror, and France, again, is refusing to move its troops. Okay, Austria. You like piecing out? No, of course you don't. Of course you don't. Let's go take your capital. Just... So you are gonna go here. And we're gonna try to siege down Austria and get them out of this war. Because I want a couple of provinces from Austria, honestly. They're right next to us. They have a decent army, and knocking that army out would balance things out a little bit. Like, look at this. I don't want to deal with this. I probably could, I just don't want to. Don't want to. How did... Oh. Oh. Okay. I just had some blue ships floating around. Excellent. Excellent gameplay. No. Get rid of that war exhaustion. It's not hurting us that much yet, but eventually it would. This? Sure. Pope Emperor. Yeah, the mighty Pope Emperor. The Pope? Where is the Pope? Right, so the Pope would need to be Catholic, right? And they'd have to be in the Holy Roman Empire. Where's the Pope? Maybe they haven't popped back up yet. Because I drove them out of here. But the Pope definitely seems to be MIA. Good. Killed the Pope. No more Pope. It'd be kind of sad if that happened in our world. I like Pope Francis. He's a pretty cool guy. God damn it. They took back the war goal. That's right. I declared an imperialist war on Provence, not remembering that their capital was up in, you know, actual Provence. I'm a silly man. Let's speed this up. Declaration of American Independence? You what now? Huh. Good for you, 13 colonies. Good for you. I'm so paranoid. So terrified that the Polish armies are just gonna pop up out of the terra incognita down here. Austria, what's your war enthusiasm? Not great, right? Do you feel like leaving? Yeah, a little bit. Feel like giving this? Nope. I'm gonna be selfish and stay in the war with them longer than I need to. France, you moving your... Nope. Still not moving their armies. This is why this war is going so poorly for my allies. The French are just refusing to move. I probably should have reloaded the game at some point to see if that would have helped out the French AI, but I don't think it would. Right, let's go back here. Hello? Poland? I don't like how many armies I'm seeing. Are you also at war with someone else? No, just me. Okay, I can reach this fort. I can reach this fort. Retook the war goal. don't rush to get here. Oh no, the Ottomans have no reason to go to war with me at all. I'm hoping that they decide to go to war with Poland or Russia. Either one, really, just not me. They have a lot more reasons to go to war with them. They don't want any of my territory at all. So I'm hoping that the Ottomans take this as an opportunity to get involved. I'm kind of thinking that they won't. Wow, this is just another instance of the AI attacking into one of my stacks and killing itself. What on earth is happening? I'm pretty comfortable. I'm just worried about the Polish armies because the Polish have such crazy high morale. If this is going here, I'm not happy. Go up to Vienna. Hallelujah. Okay, let's get you the hell out of this war. Yeah, coalition may form. Oh, I could take all that. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Sweet. You go here, here, and here. Slow this down. Alright, well, so far, been pretty successful. Excuse you. Now, the Austrians are out of the war, so a little more balance. Bavaria and Bohemia both seem like they're willing to just drop out of the war. Nope, not quite. Bohemia? Not quite. Pomerania is... Where are you occupied by? Lubeck. I'm in a war with Lubeck? No. Oh, you're at war with somebody else. Okay. Yeah, white piece is fine. Anything to decrease these numbers is a good thing. Spanish, Canada, Russia? I feel like not being at war with me, Russia. I feel like not being at war with you. Okay, so... I really wish I could figure out what's going on with France right now. That's not super important, but it is quite strange. Let's take this small stack and start sieging down Spanish territories. Spanish are not that intimidating. If good old Utrecht gets forced out of the war, that's okay. Poland entered a military alliance with Augsburg. That's no concern of ours. That's nice. Core. And someone to organize a response. Not again. Not again. This doesn't fall again. I fell for this last time. Here. Glad that I caught it this time. This is the war goal. I should have troops right next to this. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, sending in only half of my army is a terrible idea, but I really need this to not fall. Oh, worth it. Oh, very worth it. Man, we are just wiping stack after stack after stack. That's a very good feeling. Let's split this and just occupy these two territories. Yeah. So I have a stack down here, stack up here, and stack down here. Yeah, being in Wii Wars is a lot more annoying than this. Utrecht. You beautiful, beautiful man. Are we even directly allied? Yeah, we are. So nice for someone to be carrying their weight, France. I actually do worry about the French AI right now because they're just letting themselves get kicked over and over and over. Not bad for me, it's just concerning. I think this is fine. I don't really want anything else from this war. I'm just gonna take this and get what I wanted. Yep, core that. Happy to go here, happy to go here. Let's, oh, you know, I kinda did want this, but I forgot, so I couldn't have wanted it that badly. Let's occupy our new Austrian territories. Let's divvy up the fleet. That didn't actually go that far over the hour marker, so maybe I should have kept the last session going and just called it here for tonight, but I'll put in a little bit more. It's fine. Oh no, you're not going to Genoa. You, my friend, are protecting trade in Sevilla. Seville. Sevilla, I think is how it's pronounced. Okay. The Emperor has enacted an imperial reform. Watch. God, watch Poland wrap up all these reforms. Okay, they don't have enough. They're not growing imperial authority, but Christ, imagine them unifying the HRE. Ah, that's nightmare fuel. Yeah, yeah. Now, what I should probably be looking at... are who I could try to inherit. Oh, well, Portugal is one of them. Great Britain, Argentina, nah. Are you independent? No. I could ally up with the future United States of America here. Now let's ally with the soon-to-be USA. Just so I can potentially stick it to Great Britain. I can't offer to join your war, unfortunately. It doesn't seem like you'll call me into it. I've seen the AI... That's a great point. Have I seen the AI form the HRE? I don't think so. I think you're right. I've never seen it happen either. I'd love to see it happen, though. Because I've done it as a player enough times to know that it's fairly doable. It would be nice to see the AI get more goal-oriented sometimes. What am I doing? Trying to find potential colonies. Here we go. Ohio, Rio Grande. That's not Rio Grande. Paiute, I don't really want. Brazil, Australia, Hudson Bay, Patagonia. Take Tierra del Fuego. Basically, any colonies I'm getting from here on out are just going to be territories that I own, because I'm not going to be able to get enough to form any colonial nations. Any more colonial nations. I have a few. Going to war with Congo might be nice. Would eat up some time. Holy fuck. I didn't realize Morocco was all the way down here. You ally with Morocco? No? Might also be worth it to grab these, just to get a little bit more of that Ivory Coast trade. Wow. Man. Okay, you go here, you go here, you go here. 18, yeah. Oh, ho, ho, ho. tempted to remove these idea groups as soon as our colonies finish, just because, well, actually, maybe even now, because our colonies will finish, right? I don't really care about taking anything else. Yeah. Why not? Now, I know we just lost a merchant, but who cares? Let's finish this so we can go in here, grab discipline. Let's see. Great idea, sounds nice. It sounds unnecessary, but it sounds nice. Influence. Yeah, let's go with trade to get that merchant back. Nice. Now we need one more of these. Yeah, what is my liberty desire? Not high. I've tried to make sure that our subjects love us. Their liberty desire is at highest 48, and that's this dude, the one with 48. Everybody else is pretty cool. How's it only 48? I have pretty high development. Oh, your mercantilism increases it. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Well, I can't get a new one of these. We already got one of these. So I could try... Doesn't this give a discipline bonus? Am I wrong about this? It gives a morale bonus. I could have sworn that there used to be a quality religious idea combo that gave you more discipline. It may be the military zeal act that I'm thinking of. That's morale and siege ability, and morale is something I need. But these aren't things that would be useful for me. This might be. Oh, it's so late in the game, I don't think it matters. Ottomans are finally in Hungary. You're right, but that's just because they're at war with Russia. They're interested in this more than they are in here. And they want this back too. Let's let it run and figure it out as I go. Now, typically you either take humanist or religious if you're doing a world conquest, or just generally you take one because they're both pretty good. Admin ideas, would this give me anything nice? Not really. Core reduction cost, or core cost reduction would be nice, but man, I guess religious. Just for that combination. I'm really not sure about this, actually. Because we could get influence. Influence might actually be better. We get more income from our vassals, and we do have a few. Cadet branches is nice. Yeah, cadet branches is really nice, because you can abuse that to, and maybe I should have gotten that earlier, so I could have abused that to get better rulers faster. Could have thought of that. Rival of our rival is Ming. Yeah, sure, let's make nice with China. So where am I lacking? Got one in Champagne, got one in Alexandria, got one in the Caribbean. Ragusa, Genoa, Sevilla, Tunis, Ivory Coast. So this one used to be in the Gulf of St. Lawrence, moving trade down to Bordeaux. French, English, Peruvian, colonial war against English, Peru. Sure. Wait, just English, Peru? Oh, man. Not actual England. Huh. Okay. Oh yeah, France has colonies. France finally started setting up some colonies. then. I'm not actually sending any troops at all to help out with this. In case there was any doubt, I have no interest in getting involved in South America. I have colonies there, they can deal with it. If they don't, I don't care. Not my war. So far, pretty much every war down there is kind of just taking care of itself. Boop, boop, and not quite. Can I afford even more expensive advisors? No. No, not yet. Ooh, no. Let's see. Salerno. You have a manufactory, right? Yeah, so you can... No free building slots. Oh, right, I would click here to upgrade it. Yeah. So let's check out these newly acquired territories. Make sure that they all have manufactories in them. This one doesn't. This one does. This one does not. This one does not. Reroll is part of our patrimony. Cool. Yeah. Oh, it has gold in it. Well, of course it doesn't then. Whoops. Are we really done coring everything now? Oh, right, but I'm changing the religion in a couple of provinces. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Here. For this. And I think that's it. I don't want to make any of these our states. Spanish Western Alaska. Weird. Weird. What is happening here? I don't like this at all. Yeah, I should be helping France out down here. I don't want to. Like, I don't want to get my fleet, load people onto the fleet, go down there, chase tiny armies around in unimportant countries, and die for it. Not worth it. I want to keep my manpower pretty high in case... One could have been stronger if they were... Yeah. We should have Polish-Hungary because they were pushing that personal union with Austria, but for some reason they just settled at taking Slovakia here. I have no idea why. It's the same culture group. Well, this is, anyway. This isn't the same culture group. I have no idea why they took that but didn't win the war. Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah. And to Bavaria, I don't care about Bavaria. Okay. How big are my enemy's fleets? Not very. So let's ignore how over that limit we are. These two go down to Siena, put up on the boats, and let's go to the New World. I guess. Let's take a high maneuver person. Boat time. Oh, and everyone should have been drilling this entire time. Oh, silly Alex. You can't be drilling, so you don't have enough leaders, right? Not enough yet. So, where do we want to go? We're at war with all of this. Why does Seagull exist? This is an excellent question. It's just another... They're independent? They're independent. They used to be a vassal of Great Britain. But now they're independent. Holy shit. Well, this is gonna be weird. Turn it. Oh, bye, Russia. That's not gonna end well for them. Let's just go here, and I'll just go down, and I'll knock out Brazil. Take one step at a time. Now, what would really be poetic justice is for this fleet to run into an enemy fleet when I'm like, it's fine. Please don't, though. Please don't. Now let's land down it. Rival of our rival. It would be sweet to ally with Ming. They are definitely still the top nation in the game. It would be cool. So we're gonna split up into smaller armies so we don't eat a lot of attrition and we can keep recovering our manpower from that last war. I mean, it's pretty much recovered. But, you know, whatever. What's this? Ah, yes. Less treatment can purchase an ability. Liberty desire from subjects development goes down. That could be nice. Artillery bonus versus fort. Very nice. Can forced march cost no power. That's cool. Naval engagement. Ignore coring distance. Let's go with this. Napoleonic warfare. Knock down those forts even faster. Ming is doing so well. When I was checking the scores earlier, Ming was the best now. I mean, they're doing well, but they still never took... What the hell? How did this happen? Did you lose a war? Man, this is all kinds of weird. Korea's doing quite well. Where am I? I'm down here. Which are the Belarus? Oh right, I was converting that. Probably not worth the points. That's alright. Not my problem, but annoying. You move here, you move here. Ah, I wonder how much we'll get from this war. Probably not very much at all. And if I get anything, it's probably going straight to my vassals, or my colonial states. Poland is again the new emperor, so I guess they're pretty happy with their Polish protection over here. God. I mean, who could blame them? Poland's huge, and they're one of the few Catholic states left. Poor Russia. Just getting stomped on. But, I mean, on the other side of the coin, at least the Ottomans are finally expanding somewhere rather than just sitting in their happy little pond. So this is over English Peru, huh? And it has not gone well. Okay. That's okay. I'll just take care of this unrelated nation. Mm-hmm. Pomerania has expired. Yeah, we're just ignoring Europe right now, I guess. Don't... Oh, I was about to say, don't attach friendly troops to me. What? Just out of the war, huh? Okay. Let's go up here. That is an army I'd like to take on. How's our leadership? Terrible. Awesome. Sweet. Yeah, take my money. I have no need for it. You can't build anything else with it. Russia has canceled military rights, or military access. Why then? How badly did this go? Well, that's not that bad. They had to release a few more states. They lost some down here. Lost a little right here. I was expecting that to go much worse. I like that the ambient sound right now is just like duck quacking in the distance. It's pretty good. Whack, 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 whack. Cool. Now, who are we at war with? You. What is this over? Capital. Yeah, one go there, one go there. Yeah, I wish that Manchuria did better as well, that they would form the Qing Dynasty and move in here. But they haven't put too much effort into modeling that, unfortunately. I mean, you can form Qing up here and move down into take China, but it's really hard to do. Because Ming is so stable and so powerful for so much of the game. But having the game better show off the way that the dynastic system actually tended to work, and I mean, a lot of dynasties did last for hundreds of years, so it's entirely possible that the Ming Dynasty could have lasted longer than it did. And this game is often a game about what-ifs, and trying to explore different possibilities. Okay, good. Good. Bad. Good. There we go. Touching this stupid army. There we go. There we go. I'm excited that China's getting a little bit more attention in the new Hearts of Iron DLC. I don't love the new China DLC for Crusader Kings. I feel like it didn't broach the subject of like changing dynasties and dynamism in China very well. It feels very half-assed and abstracted. Like, I would really love to see, you know, a game like EU4, but focused on China. They have the longest history in the world, and the longest contiguous histories kept in world history. There's a lot you can do with that. It's pretty darn interesting. So, okay. France, who wanted this? There you go, man. You got it. This is a colonial war, not an imperialist war? Seriously? What do you want, Concepcion? Oh, well, okay. Then go take that. That update broke your game? Really? I haven't played Crusader Kings since it came out. Mostly just... Oh, yeah, I broke it, like, not compatible anymore. I think they warned about that, but... No, Crusader Kings is just such a long game that it's hard to rush through a campaign that's not quite done yet before DLC comes out. EU4 is not so bad. It's still pretty hard, but not so bad. Alright, let's knock this person out of this war so we can go back to Europe and never have to look at the Americas again. Incorruptible. Man, I like this air. Quite a bit. I would love to abdicate as soon as possible. It glitches. Oh, interesting. That's... not terribly surprising, honestly. And that's unfortunate. What kind of glitches are you running into with it? Crusader Kings isn't very glitchy for me. It's more just, it's very repetitive. And not repetitive in a fun way. I like to think that this war is payback for all the times that France helped me when I was smaller. But if I'm remembering correctly, France didn't honestly help me out all that much. Ah, there we go. High Liberty Desire. Finally. Why? Your Diplotech's better than mine. Alright, fair enough. Now it isn't. Can't take any more military ideas. Construct the Panama Canal. You got it, game. No, we're never canceling that. We are going to finish the goddamn Panama Canal. Admin ideas. No, let's take innovative. Just because it fits the theme. Graphics, new wastelands have broken textures. Oh! Huh! Interesting. That's unfortunate. Sweet. Wow, you took the one province. Great. Great, all of that for one measly province game. Alright. Okay. Never again. Never again. I wonder if you still get the annoying canal building events, or if they just finished the canal. I imagine they're still in the game. I just haven't made a canal in a long time. Once, no. Let's pull one of you off of improving relations with allies, instead subjects. Oh, well, we are at peace, so let's mothball these forts. Let's reassign our leaders over here. Do some drilling. Let's go back to Italy. Sweet Tuscany. Alrighty. Now we have, just about 18 minutes left. In that 18 minutes, can we take out Venice? So Venice, would get backed by Lithuania and Poland. And, fucking hell. Poland is losing a war with the Ottomans? Well then. Yeah, once our fleet is back, I'm definitely doing that. In fact, let's just have our fleet... Yeah, let's just have it go back as normal. Let's take this fleet and have it wait to meet up in Pisa. Yeah, the Panama Canal was incredibly expensive. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, okay, whatever. They're all join this war. It was incredibly expensive in our history. There were, what? Two or three major attempts to build the Panama Canal that resulted in the bankruptcy of the companies trying it. It was a notorious money pit for a very long time. And the only way it finally finished construction was just through, like, stupid insistence that it be finished. Let's see, Marco is better. So, I'm gonna call in France. I'm going to 75%, 50%. Lithuania wants military access? You got it. Are you not at war with me? No? Yeah, you are. Oh man, yeah. This is nice. Good luck, Ottomans. Godspeed. Wow, yeah, these artillery are so good at the end of the game. I kind of forgot about this. This is so nice. You know, I am at war with all this again, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. No worries. Accidentally sending in something you meant to edit can be really embarrassing, like if it happens in school. I had it happen a couple of times in university where I sent in college. We call it here. We call it college here, but just about everyone else in the world calls it university, so university. I sent in what was supposed to be a final paper that was not the final version of the paper. When I got it back and it was graded, that was pretty embarrassing. Not a huge deal, though. People tend to be pretty understanding about that. Boop, 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 boop. We need someone in Bordeaux, then. Because we're already sending trade to Bordeaux from up here. No, am I not? No, whatever. Well, I already got everything I want from this war. Now it's just, waiting until they are weak enough to give it to me. Need at least 10 war score to make demands. Okay. Okay, game. There's about 90 years left in this game. What do I want to get done in the next 90 years? I want to wrap this up, but that looks like it's about done. I'd like to take this. I'd like to finish the canal we're building, which shouldn't be hard. Ooh, combat lift just went up. Alright. Okay, math. 7, 6, 6, 7. Defensive. 6, 6. What's morale? 7. 7. Focus on defensive. Frederikian. Frederikian? Yeah. Ulan. Math. You. Carabiners? Carabiners. statesman has died. Well, you're gonna be expensive to replace. Let's do you. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So, new. Heck, do I have enough to build? Yeah, let's build 2 anyway. Yeah, it's uni just about everywhere else. I studied history in university, history and anthropology. When I went to school, what I wanted to study was cyborg anthropology, which is not nearly as science fiction-y as it sounds. It's pretty science fiction-y. Oh, I may have made a huge mistake. I fucked up. Oh, don't wipe, don't wipe, don't wipe. Okay. Alright. Don't know why France's morale was so terrible there, but... Oh, they're not at war with France. Ah. Cyborg anthropology is the study of humanity and technology and how we use technology to change our identity and our culture, and how new advents in technology can be predicted how they might change society as a whole, or broader society. Super interesting, but very hard to study because it was a very new subject at the time. I went to university in 2010 to 2014. I actually stayed for a couple extra years. Yeah. What I was particularly interested in was studying like activism and politics and how that was changing the way that people engage with politics in this new world where we're online all the time and you have access to all this information and these new tools to like harass your representatives or learn more about certain issues. Pretty cool. Oh, thank God. Is it going to be enough? Probably not. Maybe. Almost definitely not. France, you can't leave me like that. I mean, I guess you can leave me like that, but dick move, France. So, you're unwilling to leave the war. Poland, you want to peace out? No, not yet? Okay, it's fine. You will. Let's take that out. I'm at war with Ragusa? Why don't you... Why would this not be accepted? Ongoing battle, his current peace offer. Yeah. Games like this definitely make history a lot more interesting. I was talking about earlier how, like, games like this really got me into studying history and taught me a lot more about geography, for example, than I learned through my classes. Cancel your treaty with Russia. Yeah, okay, whatever. That's good enough. Now, I think we're going to wrap up this session as soon as we finish this war, assuming that we ever finish this war. Now, it would behoove me to take a more proactive stance, actually go out and attack Poland, but it looks like they're getting overrun a little bit anyway, so I'm kind of hoping it won't be necessary. And by when we wrap up this war, I mean this war. This one I don't care about at all. You. Yeah, it definitely helps out a ton. I think Hearts of Iron was my first Paradox game, so World War II history was what I was initially really interested in, but then I realized that Paradox had other games. I'm like, oh, maybe this time period's more interesting. Oh, okay, and this is interesting about this time period. Games are super helpful. If you can, definitely try to convince your teachers and or professors that it is a good learning tool and they should look into trying to use it for their classes. I know that kind of sounds like a joke at face level, but some Paradox titles are used in classes in Sweden, I think. Or at least they're sold as educational programs. Man, how cool would that be? Yeah, studying history in college or in university, you can't just study blanket university, just like university history. You can't just study history. It's well, you can, but it's a lot better to study something like the specific history of a certain history or region or culture or something like that, because then your degree is a lot more valuable. Oh, my vassal is the one that took over construction. You might have been right when you said that this will never get done, because if they're in charge of it, they might just keep delaying it forever. Ha! We might be able to force you out. We can. Let's say I get rid of Savoy. No, wait. Really, though, get rid of Savoy. I don't have enough artillery here. I think my first strategy game, the first one I really played an Empire in, was probably like, I mean, Age of Empires tried that sort of thing, but it was probably Empire Earth? Am I remembering the name of that right? Empire Earth 2? Yeah, Empire 2 got that feeling for me. I really love that game. I haven't played it in a long time. First time I remember a video game being mentioned in the context of a class was when, I must have been in like 4th grade, 5th grade, something like that. So elementary school, and we were talking about very early history, like the Fertile Valley and the birth of agriculture in this region. And someone in my class, one of the boys, asked the teacher, like, oh, like in Age of Empires, and they're like, I have no idea what that is. And then the kid went on and explained, like, you know, in Age of Empires you have to manage like your food and all these other resources, and the way he explained it made it sound way more relevant. Anyone who's played Age of Empires knows that, like, there's kind of some parallels, but there's a lot of abstractions. Still, really cool to hear a kid be that excited about a game and, like, be able to put this fictional experience and a real world experience and mesh them together. I'm pretty passionate about education and history education in particular, trying to make it more interesting to people, because when I talk to people about studying history, for the most part they say, oh god, that sounds awful, or oh, that sounds terrible. Because the way that history is taught, at least in the United States, is pretty awful. Like, it's all names and dates. Like, you're tested on remembering what happened in this year, who is this person, which, while those are interesting things to know and helpful things to know, the study of history is important not because of individual dates or individual events, but because of the grand tapestry of history, the story of history, the poetry of history, as I like to talk about it. And that's what we should be teaching kids. We should be teaching them the song of history, the rhyme of history. Like, they don't need to know the exact dates, per se, but they need to know what happened. They need to know the fun bits, not just the ridiculously boring bits. Alright, so we're piecing out with Poland because they're getting their butt kicked by the Ottomans, which means that we should be able to finish off Venice here. Wow, Venice, you are loaded. You have so much money, you wouldn't let me take it all. Wow. Okay. Who's gonna be mad? You're gonna be mad, but you're also gonna be gone. So, that is our war with Venice done. Gonna core this. And yeah, I think I'm good to wrap up now. So, well, we still have 3 minutes. So let's keep going for a few minutes and run down the clock. Now, I'm going to be back on tomorrow, but we are not going to be playing EU4 tomorrow. We're going to be playing some Stars Without Number. Am I going to form Italy? I keep being asked if I want to, and I can already. If I'm at peace, I already can. I don't want to form Italy. Italy has some really, really good ideas, but I like the color of Tuscany more, and I know that's such a stupid reason to want to stick with them, but they're so pretty. This is such a pleasing color. And I really like our idea groups. This, not so much, but Birthplace of the Renaissance is really nice. Patron of the Arts, we'd have something similar. The discipline we get, Italy doesn't get something similar. Italy gets infantry combat ability instead, so I'm pretty happy sticking with Tuscany. Now, if you are trying to do a world conquest, or form Rome, or do the Mare Nostrum achievement, definitely form Italy. Their core cost reduction idea is really, really good. But because I'm not exactly blobbing out of control here, I don't really need to save those admin points. Yeah. So I think we're going to get to the end of 1733 here, and I'm probably going to wrap up this streaming/recording session. Thanks for hanging out so far, everybody. Oh, I can't wait to see the end of this war. This is going to be very cathartic when this finishes. Yep. So gonna be streaming tabletop games tomorrow with a few friends. It'll be fun. And they're not Sardinian blue. You're right. Sardinian blue it's pretty, but I like this cobalt color a lot. Quite nice. Like, our colonies are so pleasant to look at. They're not the bright, annoying green that Italy is. Like, these are very just like quiet, almost purple colors. I like it a lot. I like the grayish colors, I guess. I really like the color Prussia in this game. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I've been Alex. I will see you all next time. Take it easy.